This teaser doesn't open with a sunrise speech or a heroic save. It opens with aftermath. Kara Zor-El's already out in the wild, already past the Fortress of Solitude moment, and the first image language we get is messy. A cramped ship, clothes kicked onto the floor, a bottle tipping over, booze sliding across metal like it has a will of its own. It's a gag. Right up until the liquid snakes into alien circuitry and throws sparks. Comedy turns into danger in a single beat, and that's the trailer's first promise. This Supergirl lives in the mess between a joke and a wound. Then the needle drops, literally, on a suitcase record player and Blondie's Call Me blasts diegetically from inside the scene. That's not random, it's a James Gunn fingerprint. In Guardians, music is character. Here, Call Me lands like a weary dare. Call me anytime, but If I can stand up straight, it suggests Kara has been collecting Earth songs the way some people collect armor. Punk energy as a shield. The props quietly broaden the DCU too. The record player is covered in alien writing, and later we'll see more scripts on signage in transit. Whether it's Kryptonian or something new, the point is the same. This world has languages, systems, and history, and Crypto is the emotional anchor in the chaos. He knocks things over, follows the leak, triggers the sparks, then pees on the Daily Planet, right on Superman's photo. It's hilarious, but it also signals Kara's complicated place beside Clark's legend. She doesn't worship the symbol, she survives next to it. Right away, you can feel the tone shift. This isn't a perfect cousin arrives to shine. This is a wounded meteor of a person, arriving loud, tired, and real. And the teaser wants you to understand that Kara's greatest threat might not be villains. It might be the fact that she's still standing when she expected to be gone. Once the trailer hooks you with that messy intimacy, it widens the frame. The film is set almost entirely off Earth. That almost is important because it hints at an Earth bookend or a post-credit tag that reconnects Kara to the larger slate. But the core pitch is clear. This is the DCU going cosmic in the same way Guardians expanded the MCU, grimy space bars, public transit between planets, alien scripts, and danger that doesn't care how famous your cousin is. The Daily Planet headline gag does real work. Superman gets the blockbuster headline, saving a town from a nuclear explosion, while Supergirl gets rescues cats, with Kara looking miserable as she holds them. It's funny, but it's also a character portrait. The world reads Clark as clean heroism and Kara as inconvenient heroism. Yet she's still above the fold. She's still public. She's still part of the world's myth, even if she hates how the myth is written. Then comes the key mechanic, the red sun, yellow sun toggle. On yellow sun worlds, Kara is supercharged, but she can't even get drunk. On red sun worlds, she's physically normal, no powers, but she can finally numb the noise. That turns her strength into a roulette wheel the universe controls. One planet makes her a god who can't escape herself, another makes her a person who can finally go quiet. And the trailer's favorite way to sell cosmic but lived in is with Earth leftovers. A jukebox, a disco ball, a flaming cocktail, a bar that looks like it imported culture the way it imports booze. Kara's line in that red sun bar, 23 will be the best year yet, hits like gallows humor. If she's 23, she's young, but she's already carrying the kind of exhaustion that reads older than her face. That contrast is the point. A 23-year-old with a survivor's stare. Visually, the trailer sells a space western road trip. Kara at a lonely bus stop in a mineral-streaked landscape, a clunky ferry bus landing beside her, the cosmic fantasy rendered as public transportation and tired eyes. That's the tone. Big DCU scope, shot through with grit. The mid-trailer shift reveals the story's spine, Ruthie Marie Knoll. She's the moral engine, the kid who refuses to let Kara drift. Ruthie asks what it was like to lose everything, and Kara answers with a line that cuts like broken glass. The gods are not that kind. In one sentence, you feel decades of bitterness. Not edgy cool, actual grief. The trailer backs it up with imagery that looks like trauma converted into cinema. Kara in white Kryptonian funeral garb. Kara floating alone in space, screaming with no sound. Those shots don't exist to tease a set piece. They exist to tell you this movie is about a survivor who's tired of pretending the universe is fair. And now the revenge plot ignites. Krem of the Yellow Hills appears with bolts across his face, framed like a legend you don't want to meet. Around him, Bounty hunters and militants, human and non-human, all aiming laser sights at Kara and Ruthie, red, blue, green. The tension is simple. Is Kara powered right now or not? Is this a yellow sun place where she can ignore them, or a red sun place where every weapon matters? That uncertainty becomes the movie's fight choreography. We also get the physical vocabulary of Kara's chaos, a glimpse of heat vision, a brutal close-quarters tussle in a cramped room, a weapon dropping into frame like a threat announcement, then a mad dash toward a window that explodes outward into open air. Even the how they meet beats feel grounded. Ruthie on public transport with her sword, Kara moving like someone who has been sleeping on hard surfaces and waking up to danger. The trailer even invites the idea that sunlight itself could shift mid-sequence, turning her powers on and off like a cruel timer. One minute she's a hurricane, the next minute she's a 23-year-old with bruises trying to keep a kid alive long enough to reach justice. Then the teaser hits its emotional apex. Argo City's escape. The dome rises over the city center while the rest of Krypton collapses around it. Skyscrapers disintegrating, the evacuation feeling rushed and desperate. This isn't a clean, mythic Krypton exploded. This looks like a close-call catastrophe where survival comes down to seconds. The design choice matters too. Krypton reads Art Deco, ornamental spires, decadent verticality, splendor right before consequence. If this continuity places Kara alive for this moment, then her personality makes brutal sense. She's not simply someone with a lost homeland. She's someone who remembers the day the sky fell apart, and the action escalates in lockstep with that trauma. We get a cramped brawl where Kara wrestles a massive opponent while Ruthie is grabbed, a hallway sprint, a smash through glass into open air as crossbows rise. Kara struggling to fly while carrying Ruthie, maybe because the sun is wrong, maybe because the shift hits mid-escape. Then the spectacle, a huge ship slamming into a mountainside, an impact that feels like the universe itself throwing a door in their path. Krypto keeps the climax grounded. We see him sleeping or injured. Kara pets him with raw tenderness. The lighting behind her looks red, hinting she's depowered at the exact moment she needs strength. That's the cruelest kind of tension. The hero is vulnerable, the dog is vulnerable, and the universe won't pause. The teaser's final push delivers two punctuations designed to live on repeat. First, Lobo. A split-second march toward camera, a silhouette that promises pure complication. If Kara and Ruthie are on a justice road trip, Lobo is the storm cloud that turns it into a brawl with the galaxy. Second, the thesis line. Ruthie asks what makes Kara different from Superman, and Kara answers with a maxim that instantly defines her. He sees the good in everyone, and I see the truth. That's not a rejection of Clark. It's a worldview forged in pain. Superman's optimism is a power. Supergirl's clarity is a defense. She's watched people justify cruelty, so she doesn't mythologize. She reads. That line reframes the final action shot. Kara sweeping a metal cable across the crashed ship's deck, wiping out enemies with brutal efficiency. Almost like an echo of Wonder Woman's lasso of truth, except here truth isn't gentle. It's industrial, it's consequence. And notice how the teaser treats Kara's iconography. It ends on her chest emblem, rather than a big title card, echoing the way the Superman teaser leaned on symbol over text. That choice is a mission statement. This DCU wants myth, not marketing. It wants you to feel the crest before you read the logo. The final tease